McKesson is a 175-year-old healthcare pure play company, one of the oldest continuously running corporations in the United States. It also has offices in various parts of the world outside of the US. And our business is composed of a drug distribution and supplies distribution business, which is a very large business. We're a $108 billion turnover annually business. And we also have a healthcare information technologies business, which is a $3.5 billion plus business, of which our medical imaging business is a part. And our medical imaging group is located, its headquarters are located in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. And we also have a large facility in Tel Aviv, Israel, and have offices in Alpharetta, Georgia, and Colorado as well. For McKesson, RSNA brings us the ability to interact with a large set of our customers and to really have fairly in-depth conversations and interactions with our customers, both to check in with our existing customers, see how they're doing, see what other new solutions we can provide them, and also to meet new customers and to help them both in some cases still in the purchase of a new PACS, RIS, or cardiovascular information system, or in many cases today in the US, where the show is certainly based, to look at how the replacement of their existing PACS can be facilitated by our firm. And to an extent, we've become a bit of replacement PACS experts and have engaged in quite a few large replacement projects over the last few years, and this becomes a big part of our conversation at the show. We're also here to learn quite a bit from our customers about where the industry is going, and in this time of radical change and fast pace of innovation, to try to learn from our customers and the industry where we need to go next. We certainly intend to be in the radiology environment and the diagnostic imaging environment for a long time to come, and it's an environment with many change factors being pushed on it at once. So it's a very exciting time to be here. Fundamentally, we have a number of core product sets. We have a world-class radiology PACS environment. We have a radiology RIS environment. We have a cardiovascular information system and an image management system, which are, from the medical imaging group's perspective, are really three core product areas. There are many new things that we're showing at this show that are part of that environment. One of the ones that we're very excited about is a product called VTrip, which is an extension to the core PACS environment. And what VTrip does is it allows a clinician to visualize a three-dimensional study in ways that previously required using other applications or third-party applications which we integrate to our PACS environment. Those third-party products will still be used in many cases for advanced clinical applications, but for many of the core diagnostic imaging steps, such as visualizing a CT using a variable thickness slab, visualizing various multiple maximum intensity projections, this will now be done with functionality that's core to the PACS. And what's fascinating about VTrip, and instead of many folks have taken and added visualization tools that are really a bolt-on, if you will, to the PACS environment, the VTrip solution is integral to the hanging protocols that drive the workflow of the PACS. So it's a very natural environment, and it's an environment that the radiologist is used to, but now they have more capabilities within that environment that they're used to. So it's seen as a very logical next step and a very exciting step. We've had lots of customers give us rave reviews of that new functionality. In our RIS product, we have a very new release that just came out prior to the show, and it includes a number of substantial infrastructure enhancements to the core software that runs the workflow in the PACS. This helps the IT personnel with greater efficiency, use of newer infrastructure components that really helps to drive the mission of the RIS, which is to keep the department flowing, to keep the workflow moving seamlessly. We've also done some things to make the user interface more configurable so they can configure for some special uses. And in fact, the reception we're getting is also very positive on some look and feel changes we've made in that environment. We've also brought some substantial new changes to our cardiovascular information system with a recent release, with our 12.1 release of our cardiovascular system. And included there is a novel charge capture module which helps connect the business side of cardiology with the clinical workflow side, as well as some new enhancements in pediatrics and in both in imaging and reporting, and as well in hemodynamic monitoring. Also on the radiology side, we've introduced some new critical results functionality, and a big exciting part of what we're showing on the radiology side are major enhancements to our mammography workflow so that more and more our customers will be able to solve the core workflow needs they have in mammography without having to go to a special purpose workstation, without having to have the complexity of managing another workstation in the clinical environment. They'll simply be able to work with the PACS as they've always worked with it, and by adding some new very mammo-specific features to the PACS and core to the PACS, they'll again be able to take the advantage of an enterprise view of PACS, of trying to solve all the problems they need to solve in the mainstream with one main PACS application that can work anywhere they are, whether they're in the office or at home. We're also featuring at this show a new functionality that we call radiology benchmarking analytics. And this is a solution which is a bit more business oriented and less clinically oriented. And this solution attempts to take a collaborative environment of many of our customers and learn from them how certain metrics apply. So for example, if you're interested in how your radiology turnaround time compares for an institution of your size using McKesson PACS, you'll be able to actually benchmark yourself against another institution. Our view of how imaging, and medical imaging in particular, impacts healthcare is, it starts with a fundamental premise. And that is that you don't have a patient record unless you have an imaging record. And that the imaging record is absolutely central to the patient record. It's one belief that we have, that we hold very strongly. Another one is that once a hospital or imaging facility transitions from the analog world of using film into the digital world, they can't go back. There is no return. So if their imaging system fails to operate, functionally their institution fails to operate. This means that if your PACS system is down, your hospital is down. So as a result, it's extremely important that these systems are put in well and are supported well and are maintained well and have very significant uptime. So in a way, one might argue that the business of medical imaging and PACS and cardiovascular PACS and cardiovascular information systems is really the business of healthcare, because without it, there are very few things that one can do.